What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Wager Zone Podcast, and we are back for another day of soccer bets, guys. If you guys are here for the first time, click the thumbs up, like the video, subscribe to the page, turn those notifications on. Do not miss out on any of the content we have coming out for you guys. Also, if you guys want access to my official plays that I'm going to be on for today, go click that link down in the description. Become a member of the Buy Me Coffee page, then you get access to all of my official plays. Yesterday for soccer overall, we had a 3-2 day. We missed our 3-unit play because my favorite team, Chelsea, decided not to score one goal. They lost 3-0. We had both teams scoring over 2.5 for our for our 3-unit play. PSG put up 3 goals. Chelsea had many chances. Chelsea had about 8-9 shots on goal, 4 big chances, just couldn't score. So our 3-unit play was lost because of our favorite team, and it's horrible to say that. So let's get right into this next day, guys. I'm gonna break down all this entire slate of games of UEFA Champions League, Turkish Super League. We're gonna get to the CONCACAF Champions Cup. So also, like I said, if you guys want access to all our official plays, go click the link down in the description and do all different types of sports you'll see here on the page. You go watch any of my videos. We do soccer, we do the NBA, we do hockey. We're gonna get into MLB baseball season. We're probably gonna get into March Madness coming in for this for this tournament coming up starting tomorrow. So, all right, guys, let's get right into the first game of the day. First game of the day is gonna be the Turkish Super League. Başakşehir taking on Antalyaspor. This one, guys, I'm gonna be taking Başakşehir to win this game. I think they come out here and they probably win this game 2-1, possibly even 2-0. I think let me try to pronounce that. Antalyaspor. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. I think that team's gonna make it very competitive. I think it's probably going to be a 2-1. I think that's going to be my final score prediction, 2-1 Başakşehir. But I think that Antalyaspor is going to be able to score at least 1 goal. And that's probably going to make Başakşehir push for that second goal to make sure they win this game. So my best bet for this game is going to be Başakşehir over 1.5 goals on their team total. And my final score prediction, 2-1 Başakşehir. Next game in the Champions League, guys. Barcelona taking on Newcastle. I think Barcelona comes out here and makes a statement in this game. Their defense doesn't hold up that much, so I do think Newcastle is going to be able to score at least 1 goal. But I think Barcelona is going to come out here and put up 3 goals, possibly themselves, and make a statement in this game. They're at home. They have the momentum. We want to get to the next round. All their fans are going to be loading up that entire stadium. So I do believe Barcelona comes in here and they score about 3 goals. My final score prediction for this game is going to be 3-1 Barcelona. And my best bet is going to be Barcelona over 1.5 goals on their team total as a parlay piece, because I do believe they score at least 2 goals. So like I said, 3-1 Barcelona. Best bets Barcelona over 1.5 goals on their team total as a parlay piece. Next game, guys, in the Saudi Arabia Kings Cup, Al Ahly taking on Al Hilal. Guys, Al Hilal is the better team. They're probably going to come out here and win this game, but Al Ahly is a really, really good team. They're at home in this matchup, so I don't think they're going to go scoreless. I think this can be a high-scoring back-to-back game. I'm going to say a 2-2 draw is my final score prediction, and my best bet for this one is both teams to score, because with Al Ahly being at home, they would not go scoreless, and Al Hilal is a way better team, in my opinion, being the best team in Saudi Arabia right now. They should be able to come out here and put up at least 2. So I'm going to say 2-2 draw, best bet both teams to score. Next game, guys, in the English Championship, it's going to be Southampton taking on Norwich City. Both these two teams are middle-of-the-pack squads, and both these two teams don't have that good of a defense. So I do believe this is going to be an open type of game. Both these two teams are going up and down the field, taking a lot of shots on goal. I don't think they're going to be able to score as much, make it like a 2-2 game, but I do believe it's going to be at least 1-1. So my best bet for this game is both teams to score, because I do believe both these two teams get a ball in the back of the net. I'm going to say 1-1 draw. Like I said, best bet, both teams to score. Next game, Bayern Munich taking on Atalanta in the Champions League. Bayern Munich dominated the last matchup, and now they're at home. They should be able to dominate this matchup. I think it's going to be one-way traffic. I think Atalanta can get on the board and score at least 1 goal. But Bayern Munich, their offense is going to be way too much for Atalanta. I believe they're going to come forward, a lot of shots on goal, a lot of goals being scored by them. I'm going to say 4-1 Bayern Munich. And my best bet for this one is Bayern Munich over 1.5 goals on their team total. If you want to, as a parlay piece, because it's a higher favor, you get that as a parlay piece. Or you can even take the over 2.5. Bayern Munich to win and over 2.5. That's a good spot as well. So that my best bet is they're over 1.5 goals on the team total for Bayern Munich as a parlay piece. But if you guys just want a single bet for this game, you guys don't want a parlay piece, Bayern Munich to win the game and over 2.5 goals. Because like I said, 4-1 is my final score prediction. Next game, Liverpool taking on Galatasaray in the Champions League. Guys, the last game was very competitive, and now Liverpool's going to want to come out here and play with fire. They're at home. They're going to be pushing forward the whole entire game, and I do believe they're going to end up winning this game. Galatasaray is a really good squad. I would not sleep on them at all, but I think Liverpool's better. They're at home at Anfield, so they're going to come in here and make a statement and move on to the next round. I'm going to say Liverpool win this game. I'm going to say 2-1. I think Galatasaray scores at least 1 goal, but Liverpool's going to have to score 2, possibly even 3 to make sure they move on to the next round. So I'm going to say 2-1 Liverpool, possibly 3-1, but I do think I'm going to say 2-1. And my best bet for this game is Liverpool to win the game and over 1.5 goals. As a parlay piece, that's a -190. If you guys want to take a -190, that's okay. But if you guys want to get that down a little bit, parlay that with something else, maybe like another higher favorite. But I do believe Liverpool win this game. Like I said, Liverpool to win the game and over 1.5 goals. My best bet is a parlay piece. And final score prediction, I'm just gonna say 3-1 Liverpool. Next game in the Champions League, Tottenham Hotspur taking on Atletico Madrid. Atletico Madrid dominated Tottenham at Atletico Madrid's home stadium last time. Now they're playing in Tottenham. I think Tottenham come out here and have a really good game. I think they're going to push forward. They're going to want to try to make up the aggregate score. They're most likely not going to be able to make up the aggregate score. So I do believe Tottenham's going to come out here and push forward the whole entire game. That's what that's going to lead to. It's going to lead the Atletico Madrid to be able to score at least one, possibly even two. But I don't think Tottenham will score this, especially at home with them wanting to make up aggregate score. They're going to come out here. They'll probably put up 1 or 2 as well. I'm going to say my final score prediction is going to be 2-2 draw, and my best bet for this one is both teams to score. Next game, guys, in the CONCACAF Champions Cup, Inter Miami taking on Nashville SC. The last game was a 0-0 draw last time I played in Nashville, but now they're coming to Miami in the second leg, and I do believe this is where Messi and the boys are going to make a really good statement. I think they're going to come in here and win this game pretty easily. I think they're going to put up at least 3 goals on Nashville, possibly just 2. Nashville, they might be able to score, maybe not, but Inter Miami's defense hasn't been able to keep clean sheets recently, so I do think Nashville is going to get 1, but all that's going to do is make Inter Miami push for that second goal. Even if it's a 2-2 draw, guys, my best bet's going to be Inter Miami over 1.5 goals on their team total, because at least we get a 2-2 draw. They score at least 2 goals at worst in this game. So like I said, I'm going to say my final score prediction is going to be 3-1 Inter Miami, but if it's a 2-2 draw, we still hit our bet because we're taking their team total over 1.5 goals for Inter Miami. Next game, guys, in Liga MX, Guadalajara Chivas taking on Club Leon. Guys, I do think Chivas come in here and dominate this matchup. Leon does not have the best defense, especially being at home, and Guadalajara Chivas tend to have a really good team, especially playing at home. Guys, someone is mowing the lawn right outside my window, so excuse the background noise. But I'm going to be taking Chivas to win this game. I think Chivas come in here and dominate the matchup overall. I'm going to say 3-1 Guadalajara Chivas, and my best bet is Guadalajara Chivas over 1.5 goals on their team total. Next game, guys, also in the CONCACAF Champions Cup, Seattle Sounders taking on Vancouver Whitecaps. The Sounders dominated this matchup last time. Last time I took both teams to score, and Seattle Sounders went in there and won the game 3-0, which was very surprising because I think Whitecaps are the better team this season. Now, I'm going to be doing it again, guys. I don't think both teams go over to scoreless in this one. I'm going to say both teams to score is my best bet for this game. I think Seattle Sounders are going to come out here, try to hold that lead, but I do believe they'll get at least 1 goal. The Whitecaps are going to be pushing forward, trying to make up the aggregate score. I don't believe they're going to be able to, but I do believe they win this matchup. I'm going to say 3-1 Whitecaps, but my best bet for this one is going to be both teams to score. Now, guys, next game, Toluca taking on San Diego FC in the CONCACAF Champions Cup. They're playing in Toluca this time, guys. Last game ended 3-2. I believe Toluca won 3-2, or maybe San Diego won 3-2. I had to double check, but the score ended 3-2 last time, and Toluca played in San Diego. Now with them at Toluca's home stadium, I don't think Toluca go score at least under 2 goals. They're going to want to push forward. They're going to want to make sure they win this game because San Diego FC probably will score at least 1. But I do think Toluca is a better team. They should be able to come out here and dominate this matchup overall, and I do believe they should come out here and win this game. I'm going to say Toluca win the game 3-1 final score prediction, and my best bet is going to be Toluca over 1.5 goals on the team total as a parlay piece. Alright, guys, that is it for today's video. Like I said at the beginning, click that thumbs up, like the video, subscribe to the page, turn those notifications on, do not miss out on any of the content I have coming out for you guys. And also, if you guys want access to my official plays, go click that link down in the description. Come remember to buy me a coffee page, then you get access to all my official plays. And also, excuse me for the loud background noise because someone just started mowing their lawn right during our video. They should have waited till we were done. Alright, guys, I'm out of here. Until next time, let's stay winning.